Hello fellow option traders, this is Jeff and welcome to the market update for Friday, June 24th, 2016. Well, today is a great day in my opinion for Britain. I'm really proud of them. Anybody there who voted to leave the European Union is a very brave and courageous person. That's all I got to say. So these are the people that want to take control of their country back from the politicians, not really even politicians, it's really just unelected officials in the European Union trying to run things over in Britain. I've watched a lot of information shows and documentaries, etc., about this, and I'm with you guys that wanted to leave, the 51.9% that wanted to leave. So, as a result, David Cameron is out. Who knows who's in? So it should be interesting. So, a couple weeks ago when Obama was over there and he said, well, you're just going to have to get in the back of the bus now for trade deals. And then Trump goes over there today and says, well, you're in the front of the bus as far as I'm concerned, and we'll be more than happy to work trade with you. And then Obama quickly reversed and said, we support your decision, blah, blah, blah. And Hillary, not really for it, definitely against it. Of course, New World Order, this was they were soundly defeated here, and now I hear that there are potentially referendums in at least 3 or 4 other countries that they want to get out there to leave the European Union, which is falling apart even as we speak. So what does that do to the market? Well, you're all probably pretty familiar with what's going on there. Let's see, we're at 3% right now, pretty much across the board, down 3%. VIX is up 40% to 24.17. Gold is up almost 5%, $60 up today. Oil, kind of not much change there, but I did add, the dollar is looking pretty strong, of course. The British pound is looking lost some strength, but I don't think that that's going to be a big deal. I think there's more to move up here, and I don't think it's due to Britain and the European Union. I think that reality may be coming to the surface in a lot of cases here. A big jump in the put-call spread, where we actually have more puts. I've never seen it above 1 since I've been watching it, which has been maybe a couple of years. I've never seen it go over 1. So now there's more puts than calls being traded, I guess. So Euro US dollars at $1.12, not all that bad. The British pound and the US dollar, though, lost 8%. So if you want to take a vacation over in Britain, now is kind of the time to do it. So book it now, and of course in British pounds. As far as our account is concerned, and I think I condorized this, and I'm not sure I made a video since I did that, so we'll talk about that in a minute. My gold call, just a standalone call here, is finally making some money. It's up to $187. And also last Friday I bought a put on the spiders, figuring that they would be leaving, that Europe would vote to leave. So we're up a little bit on that now too, and that put is at 205 and the price is currently at 204. And like I said, I think there's more room to the downside for the markets here in the U.S. anyway, and plenty of room on the for gold to move up there also. All right, I don't want to waste a lot of time because it's the weekend. I don't know how many people are going to be watching this. Market is going to close in 6.5 minutes. So here is our iron condor I bought the put a while back. Let's take a look at what I did here. Here's a spreadsheet. Okay, bought this buy position here on the 17th. I believe that was last Friday. So I paid $1,000 for it. I think it's $1,100. But I figured betting on a Brexit leave result from the vote. Here's my Condorized rut here that I did on 2 days before that on Wednesday. So I was going to make a video after that, but let me tell you, I had a little bit of an accident. About a year and a half ago, actually I think it was 2 years ago, I tore my meniscus on my right knee. And I waited about 9 months to have surgery on it. I finally had it done March of last year. And it's been doing really, really good. And I went and retore it again a couple of weeks ago. My office is in the basement. Or I should say my studio. That sounds better than an office. Actually, it's just a little area in the basement cleared out. It's nice and cool and dark down here. It's quiet usually so I can concentrate. And I was obviously unable to get down here because my knee was like a watermelon for about a week and a half. But now it's finally down. I have surgery scheduled for the day after the 4th on the 5th of July. And we'll get it fixed up. And I know it's got to feel better than what it is now because it's a arthroscopic surgery. And it's like a miracle, you know. A miracle of modern medicine as far as I'm concerned, to fix up a knee so easily, so quickly, and so painlessly, relatively. So I'm looking forward to that surgery and, like 4 to 6 weeks of rehab. But it sure worked good last time, and I'm hoping that it works good again this time. So here we are with this position here, which I had my wife come down to my studio, I'm doing air quotes here, and grab my laptop and bring it upstairs. I could have done this from my phone, from the app on my iPhone, but I need to do it across all 3 accounts, and I try to get it, all of them to be the same price. And so I put the order in at the same time for the same amount, hopefully get the same price. So that's why. But I didn't bring the gear up in order to make a video, so I waited till today. And today I can navigate the stairs. It's slow, but I can do it. Alright, so this is what it looks like on paper. Let's see what it looks like graphically. Okay, so a while back on this particular date right here, which was 5/20, I had contemplated doing an iron condor with the calls up here at 1200 and the puts down at 950. Chickened out on it. I didn't do it because we were in a big move here. So when it started moving down here, I missed this down arrow. I got in with a bear call at 1220 here on 614. I think that's what the spreadsheet says, right? 614, yes, right here. And then I condorized it over here on, well, that's not right. 527.15. On 615 is when I condorized it. Oh yeah, I should be looking down here. Yeah, 615, I condorized it. So this is the range, and right now we are smack dab right in the middle, almost perfectly. So that's what we're looking at for July expiration, is right here in this gray box. These are previous, this is a previous iron condor that I rolled over to here, and remember over here on this date, or forget which day it was here, the second last day, and finally got out of the money, and I bailed on it and saved my butt on that one. So you have to wait for these things to settle down and not panic on them. And you hope that they come in, and they came in pretty good there, so I was happy with that. So we have this iron condor here. All right, so then we have, where's my GLD? GLD that we bought back on February 11th, which has a January expiration. Paid $9.03 for it. It's at 119. Let's take a look at that. That's down here. Go to the Analyze tab. GLD. Let's do a risk profile. And here it is. We're just barely making some money on it now. And I think we're going to have some ability to move much further up on this. Okay, so we made $700 on it today. Let's just go to one account here. It's too confusing. Here we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So this is just the straight. Let's make sure that that's what we're looking at. This is just a straight call on it. Right now we're right here with about a $200 profit on it, and I think we got more room to go on that. And then there is SPY, and that's a put, and we're sitting right here at it around a couple $100. I think we have room to the downside on that, although it's going to take some pretty good movement. You need like a $50 move in gold to get this to move up, or go up in value anyway. So I'm gonna, maybe I should have gotten out of this. I probably still can, because I think these things are traded until 4:15, but I'm going to wait anyway over the weekend and Monday. Maybe there'll be more bad news out there, or maybe just gold might just be making its move. And the spiders may be reacting to that bad news. So I think that I'm just going to hang on. All right. Don't really have a whole heck of a lot more to say. It's just that, again, congratulations to the United Kingdom. Not all countries were all in on this. I think Scotland and Ireland weren't in favor of it, but overall there was enough to say let's get out. And you can see here that we're still trending down here even after hours. So I think that we have more room to the downside for the U.S. market and maybe the rest of the world markets, and more room to the upside for precious metals like GLD and just gold in general. So it won't take much of a move to get a little bit better price on this. So we had a move. Let's see here. Let's take a look at a chart here. Kind of a move did we have today? A huge gap up and then actually a pullback. So the covered call is doing good too. I haven't readjusted these cost bases yet, but our covered call, and we can look at this GLD. Our covered call, I rolled the 119 to 124. Didn't cost me anything. That was a wash, so I was able to hang on to my $926 in total credit. Now, if it gets called out, and that's in August, so we don't have to worry about that for a while. If it gets called out, I'll end up making 1.04% on it after holding it since, well, almost 3 years. But, you know, we're just bringing our cost basis down. If we get back up to where it was here when I bought it at 131, if we can get gold to get up there, that would be great. So I'll play around with this for a while. And just to quick update on Ford. This is my simulated trade. I simulated a roll here from, I thought it was June that I was holding, so I wanted to roll it. And so I'm going to just cancel this trade, and I'm going to continue to hold on to this July for now, since this is simulated. I don't know if I would have made the same mistake if I was actually holding this or not. Sometimes I do that. June and July, they kind of look alike. JUN and JUL. I wish they would change that, but I guess that's the way it is. Been that way since Caesar. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, this is not real here, so I still have some time to take a look at Ford. We had a dividend on 4/27. I think we have a dividend again in July. So I'm not going to worry about it until we get close to that. And I have to be careful because it could get called out if I get too close to the dividend. And if the dividend is still 15 cents, I don't know. Let's take a look and see if they are saying it. I thought I was done with this video, but I guess not. I just can't diarrhea the mouth here, huh? Oh, yeah, Ford didn't do so hot today. Well, this is good then. Maybe I can get out of this for nothing. So right now, what is the July 13 call worth? July 13 call is, well, 15 cents. But I'm not going to buy it back yet. What is a August 13? I'd probably go September when that time comes. So September 13, they're still at their 13.75, 12.75. That's $50, so that wouldn't be too bad. I don't know why they didn't even those out. Maybe they will. Maybe because they're quarterlies. I don't know why they're still at. Remember they got that 25-cent thing that they did back earlier this year, which was it was called a supplemental cash distribution, $25 or 25 cents a share, and that's when all the strikes got readjusted down to 12.75. But then this July one. Those July strikes are back to being even and at the $50 mark. So I don't know why they haven't fixed September. I don't know why. Maybe they will. Anyway, I'm holding off on that. So these two rolls here don't really exist. But I'll leave them in here. What I'll do is what should I do here? I'll take these prices out. And then we will roll this, but it'll be July to probably September. So I'm cheating a little bit here, but not all that much. I don't know what I'm going to roll it to, but we'll figure it out when we get to it. It may have totally tanked by then. Who knows? Didn't expect to see this, though. Did not. So do we have anything coming up? What do we got here? Earnings on 7/28. Is there a dividend in there yet? I need to stretch this out. I need more padding in there. Why can't I figure this out? Style. Settings. I need more padding on the time axis, so let's go 50. And we don't have a dividend in here yet. We need a little green circle. I don't have a little green circle yet. So we'll wait for that to show up at least before we make any sort of decision. And we have to make it before earnings unless the stock continues to tank, in which case, hey, the option expires worthless. We like that. Don't even have to pay any transaction fees for that, so that's good. That would be the ideal situation. And then, decide what we're going to do then, which strike to sell against that. Okay, so it is now the weekend. I hope to get this published before the weekend actually officially starts. And I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I hope you are prepared for this little blip. But again, I really do think that it's just a little blip. If we were to take a look at this, if we break down below this 1092, then that's something to think about. Just as a, we got plenty of room on the Iron Condor for it to move down to 1050, so we should be okay there. All right, that's it. Honest, this time that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. And most of all, happy trading.